on with the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Jade and
That's
Bianca.
Right. The Bougie Bully and Miss Jackson, we have our eyes on the prize, and that's it.
Period. And
Hey guys, welcome to the Pink Square Circle. We'll talk about Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson with help attack Jade Cargill. Who really took Jade Cargill out? Let's get the lights as we come to the Pink Square Circle. Still trying to find out the mystery attack of Jade Cargill, who was attacked several weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown when people found her laying on top of this car. Now the prime suspects are Bianca Belair. Everyone's been saying it's her. Another person been saying Naomi. With the Uno reverse outfit, she been acting funny. And another suspect people have been saying it's Bayley. It's been neither one of those three. This is about the Women's United States Tournament that Jade Cargill was in, which she was eventually replaced by Lash Legend. And we saw that when Lash Legend was in a triple threat match in the first round against Michin and Piper Niven. Now, there have been run-ins with Bianca and Jade with Lash Legend and Jakara. They did make debut on SmackDown most recently in October. Another person we could say could help on possibility is the most recently returned Tessa Blanchard. Remember, she had a mask on. She returned out of nowhere. That was a big shocker. Maybe she made the crossover to WWE and helped the girls attack Jade. I could say that. But I'm saying for most part is Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. These two have been making waves on all three brands of NXT that they already was on, Raw and SmackDown. So they've been competing a lot lately in the women's division. They've been tag team matches. They've been in segments. They've been literally challenging pretty much anybody that they think they can challenge. So with that being said, since they are trying to make their mark in the women's division on the main roster, they could be the culprits that had Jade Cargill attacked, and they want to make their mark and they want to take her out because they see Jade Cargill as the next big star and future of WWE. So this could very well be the case, but to make things look good and not so obvious, maybe Lash and Jakara had help, like I said, and Tessa Blanchard. Maybe they played it off. They wanted to make it look good, make it seem like it was them. We are in the world of technology now that when they do reveal who their attacker of Jade Cargill is, they're going to play footage, video, etc., everything you could think of. So I'm saying these two have the most to gain if they were to be known to attack Jade Cargill. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson are part of the Metaphor stable. We know they're part of that with Noam Dar and Aura Mensa. All four of them part of that group. But it's been mostly focused on Jakara and Lash. Really been seeing too much of Metaphor lately. These two are pretty much branching out on their own. And these two here now, I know they have not accomplished not much in NXT. They have not won any tag team gold. They haven't won any singles championships. But to make their mark, like I said before, to start off, this could be the perfect opportunity for both Lash and Jakara to do that when they do have Jade Cargill attacked. And when they do that and have her taken out, now, even though that the United States tournament is over, and yes, Chelsea Green is the inaugural United States champion, that could still leave room for Jakara and Lash to move on in, since Jade is currently still out with the injury. So this could be very well for these women. Jade, she had the tag team belts with Bianca in the tournament. She was making her way. She's the next big star. That's just inevitable. But Jakara and Lash, they definitely have charisma. They have great backstage segments. They're good on the mic, everything. I think these two have what it takes to make their waves on the main roster. Now, we're currently under the transfer window of what superstars or wrestlers are going to go to each brand. As far as NXT, Raw, and SmackDown, it's been a lot of rumors lately that Jakara and Lash are going to the main roster. It's not official. Maybe it's SmackDown, maybe it's Raw. But we know these two are eventually going to be on the main roster nonetheless. And when they do that, they have to somehow make their name noticeable. They have to make their name off somebody else. Why not a Jade Cargill expense or whoever expense it is? So that's the type these two characters are. If you pay attention to segments, they always come in the middle of a segment, and it's always against baby faces, mostly because they are heels. It's always against a tag team or an individual, and they always want to challenge someone to a match or let them know that they're watching them. We've seen this when they was, look at Damage Control of Io Sky, Kairi Sane. We've seen this recently when they had a match against Zari and Soruk on NXT, in which they did defeat those women in that match. Or when they came at Jade Cargill and Bianca, or whoever it is, they are always up for a challenge, and they always looking for an opportunity to grow. It doesn't matter what show it's on. So these are definitely two opportunistic women that's looking for any open to get over. Jakara Jackson, her nickname is Miss Jackson. Lash Legend nickname is the Bougie Bully. That's a hint right there, too. She's the Bougie Bully. She's the bully that may have had Jade Cargill attacked. She bullied her way in to the United States first round tournament when she went against Michin and Piper Niven. She bullied her way to the main roster. She has the perfect gimmick. They have the perfect gimmick of why they were the known culprits to do this. It makes perfect sense. They bully their way to get whatever they want, tournaments, whatever the case may be. Jakara Jackson got the lollipop. These characters fit very well to who attacks someone, but no one would think it's Jakara and Lash. Remember, they're not on the Pacific brand. They're not official. These are the last two women you would ever think of. And if they had outside help as well, you would never think it's these two women that attacked Jade Cargill. These are the last two women you would think of. That's why they're bouncing around from show to show to show. And it makes perfect sense why. They're trying to make themselves not seen around. They may think that's not them. But once they do reveal who Jade Cargill attacker is, the video footage is going to show everything. If the video footage would show on an episode of SmackDown that is Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, I would not be surprised if it came down to those two. It may not be these two, but I have very speculation that it could be Jakara and Lash, and it has some help, like I said, in Tessa Blanchard or whoever else may be. I have very, very good speculation could be these two, because I don't think it was the other three like I mentioned earlier. Because these women, I like their characters. They're very entertaining. They're not bad in the ring. They've been on PLEs lately. They've been at plenty of PLEs for the main roster this year, competing for the Women's Tag Team Championships. So these two here, they're definitely going to continue to be on shows, continue to be in matches and everything. So that's all I had regarding Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson with help attacked Jade Cargill. You let me know what you guys think of that. Who is the mystery attacker of Jade Cargill? Is it Lash and Jakara? Did they have help? Soon to videos will pop up, guys. You guys click the links below. Until then, guys, I will see you guys later.